Hello, and welcome to TreePeople's home, Coldwater Canyon Park, high above Studio City in Los Angeles. I'm Jim Hardie, director of the park, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about it. We're in a beautiful 45-acre oasis in the Santa Monica Mountains where TreePeople does its work. It's also a park open to the public. But first, let's talk about the work. Right here in these yurts around us, these structures are yurts, a kind of tent based on what the Mongolians did in Siberia 1,000 years ago. But these serve as our offices for our 40-plus staff members who are working every day to try to make this city a better place to live, looking at critical sustainability issues, trees, water, education, all of that tied together to make people in Los Angeles responsible and active in making their city safer, more sustainable. These yurts went together in about 2 days, like a community barn raising. Volunteers and staff put them together 16 years ago, and here we are in our 5th decade of operation as an organization, working out of this beautiful park. I like to say we walk our talk here. We try to demonstrate in our own actions on staff all those things we're talking to the city about and trying to teach other people. When we have lunch in our kitchen, the scraps go over here into our compost bins, so that later on we'll have beautiful compost for our garden here in the park or for staff members to take home. As I said, TreePeople's in its 5th decade, and it's not just about trees, you see. It's about the system, the ecosystem that supports those trees in a city like this. And a big part of that is water. And we're going to talk about that next. So now we're in our Watershed Garden, one of the sweetest spots in the park, one of my favorite spots. All around us are beautiful trees, and beyond them, beautiful views of Burbank and the San Fernando Valley, the San Gabriels in the distance beyond. There's hiking trails out there too that can take you from our park all the way down to the valley floor for a great hike that thousands of people do every day. But in addition to that, and the beautiful stream fed by recycled water behind us, there are picnic tables, places to sit and contemplate and meditate, look for lizards with your kids. And then this serves as a key educational stop on our eco tours. About 10,000 school kids come here each year to learn about the cycles of nature, to learn about how even they at a young age can make this city more sustainable. And one of the key factors we talk about time and time again is our relationship to water in this city, how we use it and how we waste it. You know, when it rains in Los Angeles, most of the water hits our rooftops like that, goes down our gutters, across our driveways, into the storm drain, and then gets flushed away to the sea. Even in a drought year, billions of gallons of rain fall, but it's all flushed away out the LA River, the concrete river, into the ocean, carrying chemicals and waste with it, polluting our bays and our beaches. Well, think of this. What would happen if we captured that free rainwater and used it in our yards, in our homes, rather than being so dependent on the imported water that we use from hundreds of miles away? Look at this house. Here, when it rains, all the water is captured in the landscape or in a rain barrel for use later to water your vegetables or water your flowers. Nothing leaves this property, no rain leaves this property, so that free, wonderful rainwater remains here in the ground, in the yard, and isn't flushed away to the ocean. So we become less dependent on that imported water that we use so much of year after year. And now, as if by magic, we're in one of the most magical parts of our park, the beautiful S. Mark Taper Foundation Amphitheater, a wonderful little venue that's hidden away down a hillside in our park under the oak trees. Look above, a beautiful native oak tree spreading over the stage to shade it and give it protection. But this venue we use to entertain people all summer long here in this park with concerts and play readings and comedy nights and family shows. We've had live animals on this stage. And all of that to support this park. The admission of all those guests who come all summer long to Once Upon a Canyon Night, that admission goes to support this park. I talked about it earlier, but we have this park open to the public 365 days of the year, but we get no public funding for its upkeep. So it's all on our shoulders as a nonprofit to support all this beauty around us. Down below, there's a great canyon that flows with water in a rainy year, Coldwater Canyon Creek, right down below us, beyond the edge of the stage. So here we are at the end of our journey, and I am so glad you took time to join us for this adventure. I hope you'll come and visit us. We're open, as I say, 365 days of the year, all year long, from morning till night. Come on up and explore and join us and escape. Enjoy Coldwater Canyon Park and Tree People. Thanks.